Hey guys, so today I am doing a video on a different take on my skincare. I feel like I'm using some of the same products, but I've had to add in a few different ones that kind of address things that I've never really had to address before. So while I've done skincare videos and stuff and have talked about a lot of skincare products lately that are still kind of the same, I've had to add in some different ones that are more like anti-aging and things that make my skin look like young and plump and pretty, while still addressing the fact that my skin is prone to breaking out and I want to keep it clear. So I think I've struck a very, very good balance. Very hard. I think it is kind of hard to find products that are clarifying and that are also really luxurious feeling and make your skin not look like an old handbag. Seriously, I looked at myself in the mirror like a few months ago and I was like, oh my goodness, you look old as shit. I was noticing like in this area and like down through here it was looking kind of crepey, and not so much anywhere else. It was just these areas that tend to get a little dry for me, and sometimes I get really dry around my cheeks, you know, and like the makeup doesn't help. And like I just see now it's like the big trend is to do all that, you know, put tons of concealer and then layer it with highlight and do all this, and sure, it looks great for videos, but like, not kidding, that makes you look so freaking old in real life. And sometimes I'll use concealer. I've struggled with concealers too. Still, the very best one that doesn't settle in lines and doesn't make me look old and haggard is the Prep and Prime Radiant Rose. I don't know, it has good coverage. It's brightening in that it's pink, but it still covers, you know, the shadowy areas, but it brightens me up and it doesn't settle and look old throughout the day. But I found that, you know, I can't layer just tons of powder products here. The Laura Mercier, this actually works really well. The Matte Radiance Highlight, I can put that right there, but I don't put it up way under here. I really don't put anything there, and it's been working out really well. I just want to like chat about this because I feel like I've hit such a good balance. I found the most perfect products for me, and I feel like my skin has been better than it has been since I was probably like 24, 25. That's about the time my skin started like going crazy, and then I would have really bad years and I'd have a good year, and then I'd have a bad year, and then when I got pregnant it was, you know, just all over the place. So I feel like it's doing good, and I feel like these products are really, really helping. And I feel like partially when I was having all that hormonal like stuff, which I know you can't really help that in a lot of cases. I mean, you can with certain things like you can take, but you know, with topical things you can only do so much. But I feel like the products that I was using were still a bit harsh like all those years. It may have been totally not helping. My skin may have been like trying to tell me something, but I don't know. I feel like just what I'm using has been so great. And a lot of it has not changed, but about half of it has. So quickly, my skin type is very, I would say, I used to say it's really oily because the areas where it is oily, it gets pretty oily, but I'd say I'm more combination. I do get oily like around here, and I'm very prone to breaking out right here. My whole life, don't ever take your skin for granted or think, oh, I have great skin, I'm never gonna break out. You just don't even. My entire high school, college years, up until I was about maybe like 25 or 26, perfect porcelain skin, never ever even considered that I would have acne or breakouts or anything. And then adult acne, just for whatever reasons with your hormones, through a pregnancy, that's what really got me over the last year, was when I was pregnant with Olivia. And I feel like I'm in such a good place now with it. I've always been able to keep my skin from breaking out just from products and normal things. I have had really, really good luck with my skin lately. And I really think it's because of these products. Okay, so I knew I needed some more moisture, but for me, I cannot put heavy moisturizers on my face. And if I use light moisturizers, it's really not gonna do anything different than what I'm already using because I already do that. So, but I knew I needed something a little more. So I thought instead of doing that like with a moisturizer, I'm gonna substitute like more moisturizing, like different types of products. And I went super old school, and I have started taking my makeup off with just the Pond's cold cream, which is amazing. And I remember always like using this at my grandma's house. This is definitely nothing new. This is very old school. This is a super like OG, like original way to take off your makeup, and it's like, duh. Okay. So with this, it's awesome because I'm probably about 3/4 of the way. What I love about it is that on dry, like I can go, I look forward to doing this every night, but so I go to my sink. You can really do this anywhere because you don't need water to do it. You could do this in the car if you were like on vacation or in an airplane. I mean, you don't need yeah, so I use just the tiniest amount and I rub it on my skin, on my eyes, which some products in the past, like cleansing balms or anything, whereas they don't like super irritate my eyes. I do have to be careful because it can sting, and this, you can just goop it up and open your eye. It's not gonna do anything. So really great. It feels like it's just quenching your skin as it's doing that. And then you can take, you know, it says to tissue off. Well, for me, I don't want to tug around. So I had a couple packs of these that I recently purchased. I had that twin pack of them and I was like, what am I going to do with all these? Because these I found were a little, not irritating because I've used them for years, but sometimes, you know, if your skin's a little drier or from whatever, it's you know, it's just a little, sometimes it can sting or it can, you know, whatever, no matter what brand they are or what type they are. So I've been using these, and so I have the, you know, the cold cream all over my face, and then I take one of those and I just wipe it off. And it's not so much the ingredients of this that's getting off my makeup, it's just, it gives it a little bit of a slip so that I'm not using a totally dry product with that, and then I can just throw it away. It's not like using a washcloth that's really nubby or something like that. And then it's like you can literally dry your skin off and it feels moisturized, it feels good, you know what I mean? Like it feels like you've got that moisture on your skin, and then you can go on and wash your face and stuff, but your skin has that moisture to it. So that has helped tremendously. If I don't use that, I still do use my makeup eraser occasionally. This is my second favorite way to do it, but I've been using this just for the extra moisture. But if you don't need the extra moisture or whatever, this is a great option because you don't have to use anything else with it. And I have a video on this. I just really love this thing. You can see I've been using mine. So this has been really great and just kind of a no-brainer, easy thing. And then because I need something that's a little clarifying, like for breakouts, and I want to keep my pores clear, I don't want to go in with like a super harsh cleanser, so I'm still using this. This is like, I swear by this product. It's the Murad Time Release Acne Cleanser. It has salicylic in it. It has, I believe, like retinol and some other products in it. It really keeps my like pores clean. It just makes your skin feel like porcelain. Like it just makes it feel slippery and good. And when I'm in the shower, I use it kind of like a mask. Like I let it sit on my skin while it's because it's just so thick. And then perfect with a Clarisonic. So this is a very clarifying cleanser, but it leaves your skin feeling so moisturized. It's made for adult skin or like, you know, adult prone acne skin thing, but you know, skin that still needs that like extra pampering, because it's good to treat your skin with products for acne, but you also don't want to like be super harsh. You want to feel like you're still using really luxurious, like comforting things. So between the cold cream and that, like my skin is, you know, feels pretty comfortable and everything. And then, like I've said so many times, this is just a great product. It's the Advanced Acne and Wrinkle Reducer. I put that all over and I feel like it gives me enough moisture to make my skin feel comfortable to where I don't have to use a heavy moisturizer between everything that I've used. I feel like my first two products have been so moisturizing, and then the serum itself is moisturizing. But I still needed to address this area right here. When I was pregnant around Christmas, I splurged and I purchased the Lemare Moisturizing Soft Cream, and it's almost gone. Well, probably about 3/4. I wouldn't say almost gone because I've used the heck out of it. This is really, really nice. I used to have the original, like years and years back, the other cream, and I would use it in the same way. I would use it like on my cheeks because I would get really, really dry with some of the harsher acne treatments I was using. Even though I didn't have like full-on acne yet, I would always use like Proactive, and I would use things to keep my pores clear, which worked really, really well. But it would be a little irritating sometimes in the areas that were naturally drier. Yeah, I splurged on this. I'm not saying this is what you have to get, but just get a cream that is very thick and very moisturizing. And what I do is I just take a little bit of it, I rub it in my fingers, and this is where I get my like signs of wrinkles and aging and the crepiness. I just pat it all right there, and you know, just kind of go like that, and then whatever's left on my fingertips, I will just kind of press into the rest of my skin, and done. I would really recommend this one. So the one that says Moisturizing Soft Cream is kind of in between the thickest cream, like the original one in the jar, and then the like a gel or not a gel, but one that's, you know, just a little lighter. This one is still a good moisturizer, like moisturizing cream, but the one that says soft cream is, it's the best, I think. I love it. This has been my little luxury, like, America love it. And like I said, you know, I hate to recommend that and say that's what you have to get, because it's definitely not. But I've really been liking it. And then I went back to my old favorite. You guys probably remember me talking about this Murad Renewing Eye Cream. I've gone through a couple of these over the years. It's from that Resurgence line. It's the one that is in the green packaging. And I've used about half of this one so far. And it has retinol in it, so it is a bit of like a treatment eye cream. But I really do notice a difference, like in the fine lines right here, when I do use that. Like, hands down, I do notice a difference. And a lot of eye creams, I really can't say that. So that's that. And then throughout the day, I'll use face mists. Oh gosh, it's downstairs, but I've been using that little bunny one. No big deal. You can really use anything. This one I would say is my favorite. It's the Coleen Rothschild Beauty Water, and it has the same like fine mist as the Coteen Grape, or the Coteen, I don't want to say grape water. No, the Coteen Grape Water is like, bleh, it's like, to me it like drenches your face. The Coteen Beauty Elixir has the same fine mist as that, but it doesn't have any alcohol in it. It has some better ingredients. This one is ideal, I think, to keep in your purse. It just has like the best ingredients in it, and it makes your skin look glowy and soft and plump. This is my very favorite one. Still go back to this Coteen Beauty Elixir. Even though it has alcohol in it, I think this is good just because it dries really fast because of that, and it is a bit refreshing, but it's not gonna be like super moisturizing or anything. But just, I bought these the other day, just the plain old original Evian facial spray. This is exactly like the Coteen Grape Water. Do not spend money on that Coteen Grape Water, which I have over the years. I bought, I think, maybe like 3 of them over the years. It's good, but this is just freaking the same thing. Seriously, it's the same thing, and it's like so cheap. So this is a good one, I think, too, just to like really kind of plump up your skin and make it moisturized through the rest of the day. So that's my main like concern right now, is making my skin look like younger and like more moisturized. Again, I didn't want to leave these out because I still do use these in the morning. It's the Murad Clarifying Wipes for blemish prone skin. I don't feel like in the morning I need to full on like wash my face. I feel like I do need to wipe it off because you get oily, and, or I do, you know, I mean, and you don't want to, you know, your products and stuff that you've used. So this is easy. Or even if it's not these that are the more clarifying ones, get some that are more moisturizing, or just a wipe in general to use in the morning is just so easy. And I don't have a lot of time in the mornings to get ready. So, and then I just use this after the Advanced Wrinkle Reducer, and then I'm ready to go. Usually I'll just use my Clinique BB after that, and then just call it a day. So as far as like masks, just really quickly, I have several masks that I really like, and I know the big thing right now is collagen, or not collagen masks, but yeah, like the sheet mask with collagen, or the sheet mask with anything that really plump your skin up and make it look nice. I'm just kind of like, I don't want to say anti-sheet mask, but they make me feel a little icky. So I don't know, I feel like to get that plump effect that's kind of, I don't want to say in, but that's what a lot of products like claim to do. This is honestly the best. It's the Coleen Rothschild Intense Hydrating Mask, and I've used this so much lately, and I've really, really loved it. The smell is like, I think it's kind of lavendery, deliciousness, just kind of like spa-like. But you put this on your face, you let it sit, and then when you rinse it off, or when you tissue it off, it just, your skin just looks better. You know what I mean? I don't know how to describe it, but I like to even use this in the morning, like before you do your makeup, or if you're gonna go somewhere and you want your skin to look really good. This is awesome. So if you're looking for a moisturizing mask or something that's gonna make your skin look really plump and like young and pretty, this is good. And these two, I love a lot of her. I really have loved all my products that I've used of hers over the years, but these two, I don't think I would ever take out of my rotation because they're just so good. And then, of course, almost through this, it's the Belief First Aid Transforming Peel Off Mask. This is really cool. You put it on, it's like a gel, and what this does is it's like a salicylic treatment, or it's a treatment that's like for your pores, I would say. I think it has like willow bark, which is like salicylic lemon balm. It tightens the appearance of pores and clears out your dead skin cells. So it's like a salicylic treatment, but it just sits on your skin for about 10-15 minutes. And then when you put water on your hands, it's not like a traditional peel off mask like the Basha black mask where you peel it off dry and it gets all your little hairs and your little furries. This one, you wet it and kind of go in circular motions and you can feel it like lifting off your skin, and then you peel it off in a big wet sheet, and it's really cool and satisfying. And I probably only have one more use out of this, so I've really enjoyed that. And then the Sephora Mud Mask, the purifying and mattifying one. This I would for sure use in the morning. I would not use this at night. I would use this in the morning. If I felt like my skin was maybe a little troubled or whatever. And it just kind of, when you wash it off, it gives your skin not like a dried out feeling like a lot of clarifying masks. It's like a soft matte. I don't know how to explain it. It's so cool, and your makeup goes on so beautifully after you use this. So that's a cool product. Of course, the little Basha black mask that I mentioned, and that's pretty much it for my skincare. That's it. That's everything, like 1,000 products. But like I've said, when I talk about this, I feel like it is simple for me. It's just removing makeup, this cleanser that I swear by, and then this, the Advanced Acne and Wrinkle Reducer. These two are like the main thing that never changes, but everything else that I've kind of added around it, like the cold cream before and the extra moisturizer after, it's made my skin look and feel so much better, and I can really tell a difference. So I guess my whole point is, don't underestimate the fact that your skin can totally change over the years, from beautiful clear skin all through even your early adult years to complete like acne crazy mess with like nothing you can do about it. You know, it's hard, to very oily to dry to aging. You know, like you have to start noticing that your skin is changing and do these different things. And so I feel like my whole little skincare regimen is at a good place. I feel like it's at a, it's very like balanced. It's everything that I need, and I've really been enjoying these products. And maybe if you have some of my similar skin concerns, or if you're like me and if you're in your 30s or early 30s or your late 20s or whatever, and it's like you never thought you were gonna have to make all these changes in your skincare routine, which isn't like a lot of changes, but you do have to use some different products, things that you never really thought you'd use, like the Pond's cold cream, and it's just crazy how much I love this stuff. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I love skincare videos. They're my absolute favorite. I think that skin is more important than makeup. If your skin is bad, you can only do so much, you know what I mean? So it's really important, I think, to take care of it and to use good products. You don't have to spend a fortune. Like I said, don't feel like you have to splurge on that face cream, or I think that, you know, sometimes maybe you need to do something a little different, or maybe you do want to try some of these exact products because they've been working for me, and hopefully you like them too. So this is a necklace from Bauble Bar that I really like, and it reminds me of those that Louis Vuitton collection with the, you know, it kind of is that similar little thing, but I thought this was such a pretty piece from Bauble Bar, just with a plain top. So I think that I've hit a good balance here between like clarifying and anti-aging. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you all very soon. Bye.